Morning everyone, it's like day, which isn't even on, like day 15 and being in the retreat center, just making breakfast. And yeah, I'm going to show you in just a second. Here's my toast, here's my jam. From recording this, I'm going to like take about 4 months to bloody upload the video. Thank you. Just quickly show you the fire. I want to butter up my toast. Ka-chow, look at the flames. And I don't even know if I've shown you outside. It's a 10-acre property, so there's like 5 or 6 of us managing it. And also, I found out that on Saturdays you're actually supposed to wake up for meditations. Because last week was a long weekend for Easter Sunday, or that Easter weekend, my first week in this retreat center, I didn't have to do anything because it was a long weekend. So this Saturday coming, well, that's just been, I was the only one that didn't wake up, and so I found out I was supposed to be there, which was awkward. The owner likes us to be a part of, stick to the program. Otherwise it gets a bit antsy. Because the main reason for people to actually stay at the retreat and volunteer is to better their meditation and yoga practice. I am enjoying it. I think my experience is different compared to the other people here. Like, the rest are girls, and they'll, like, for example, the jobs they get, it will be like almost gender defined roles. So sometimes I'll be cooking, or doing house cleaning, or is it housekeeping? And then I'll be, chopping woods and carrying water, which I enjoy. But there's one person that wanted me to, volunteer for cooking, which I'll happily do, because I think she wants a turn at, painting and all that jazz.
Wow.
And if there's plenty of liquid, I'll put that liquid back in there, but in this case there wasn't much. And that's it. Now I put it in a nice place, cover it over so it's away from the light. It's got to be away from the light.
Why is that?
Because the SCOBY doesn't like sunlight.
Oh.
It's like a mushroom that likes the dark.
So it's 5:15 in the morning. I have water fasted for the last 33 hours. I'm so hungry. There's insects everywhere in this kitchen. I just can't be arsed. Like, I'm so hungry that I've been trying to go to sleep, but I've been waking up with hunger pangs. And I just couldn't go it. I can't even function. I just feel like I lack the energy. So I got some chickpeas and couscous and some Milo. Oh, big heaps of the Milo. Big heaps. I feel like I'm phasing in and out. Okay, I'm about to take my first sip of Milo. Not gonna lie, the chocolate powder did not spread well with the milk. It didn't dissolve. So it did not taste as good as I hoped it would, but hey. Oh, bro. I've been thinking about food like all day. I want to dedicate this bite, this first bite of food in 33 hours to how good I really have my life. I'm super grateful. And through this experience, I've caught a glimpse of what it's like to actually be hungry. So that's, yeah, eye-opening. Wow, that was so needed. It's so hard because I'm so hungry, but I want to document all this, but I don't want to keep talking. But yeah, that's the water fast, everyone. 33 hours. Tell you now, I'm going to the city, the capital, on the weekend. I'm sitting down at a restaurant by myself, and I'm ordering some meat. This veggie life ain't for me. I do not trust this place. Anyway, so I am gonna sand some wood today. We're making a bench, and so I'm just driving this all-terrain vehicle, and yeah, we'll get started. So yeah, I'm really tired today. I'm just like, it's a Monday. Shut mine. I was like, is the clutch down? Handbrake down. Into first. If we can get there. Is this first? Oh, almost jumped the clutch. But I'm too good for that. Moonpig.com. Pull over here. Right in the center. And turn this off. Awkward. Okay. Right. Here is the bits of wood that we'll be sanding today. As you can see, smooth like paper. So that one's already done. So yeah, let me get started. Day in the life of someone working at an ashram, or well, really a yoga meditation center. Gloves are on. I really should have been filming like the entire process of me being here, but yeah, I just haven't thought about it. I've just been so busy. This is the smaller pieces of wood I'm doing. It is 10:39 in the morning, Sunday, the 28th of April. There you can see the church, the two cottages where I live, and the kitchen / lounge. Just in, sitting by the pond. Don't know if you can see that. So yeah, today's my last day. I've literally packed half my bags. And I'm going back to the capital city where I'll be flying out to Fiji. Arriving in Nadi on the 1st of May. Yeah, I'm just, to be honest, I want to take this time that I have now to just summarize my experience here at this retreat / yoga meditation center slash, what was the word for it again? Ashram. It's been a tough month. Like, the program was heavy hitting. Some of the people here I didn't really resonate with, and because you have to follow the program, you you're always with the same people, like, for most of the day and most of the week, and it's draining. You don't actually really have time for yourself. I like the lighting as well. It's doing justice. You know, the positive takeaways that I have from this place is my meditations have gone up a level. I can sit for longer. I've got these mala beads, which I can sort of count, and it helps me focus. Yeah, I don't know, it's a lot easier to meditate in a place like this because you're separated from the busy world. And so who knows if I'll be able to continue my meditation practice outside. Probably not as much, because I was meditating twice a day for half an hour. We did yoga twice a week, and I thought that was quite tough, because after the working day, like, yoga is quite heavy hitting, especially when you're doing like the most technical moves. The program was a lot, and it wasn't just me who felt that way as well. But I don't know, all the people that came before me as volunteers, they all decided to stay longer than a month, but I knew a month was it for me. Like, after 1 month, I just knew. Actually, to be honest, after the second week, I was like, I probably won't change my mind about not staying here longer. And after the third week, I was just over it. Yeah, now I'm at the end of it, and I just can't wait for Fiji. I'll probably be drinking a lot when I get there, which I'm happy about. I'll be eating meat again. I've been eating meat like probably once a week here, but it's been tough going. Like, the vegetarian food's nice, but I need chicken, I need lamb, I need cow, I need portico. So yeah, I sat down here yesterday and I was just like, gee, it's so relaxing when you know you're not going to be busy. Because really, when you're on the program, there's just no free time. And yeah, at times it really got to me. So yeah, I wish I could have just voiced that to the owner. In like a one-on-one conversation, like an exit interview, for example. Worked on some cool stuff here, and we just finished what they call the Goddess Pathway. So like, before I came, it was just some shrubby, dirty pathway, and I didn't think much of it. But now that we finished it, it really looks good. And yeah, we completed that 2 days ago, and then yesterday morning we I don't know, did some ritual with like a circle, campfire in the middle, and a bit of chanting. So yeah, that sort of, I don't know, what do you call it, christen the place for other people to enjoy after us. And it's nice working on like building things, because it lasts sort of longer than yourself. And so when I leave this place, that will still be it. And you know, it's always nice to leave a place better than when you arrived. I guess I have a better idea of who I am. Yeah. Like, when I arrived here, I sort of knew what I was doing. Yeah, I sort of knew what I was doing. But like, I had nothing planned, so I was like, I still might as well come here. So yeah, like my journey here just verified that I was on the right track. So that was nice. It was also nice just to take a break from traveling, bouncing between places, because that got tough. And yeah, so we were a small family of like 5 to 6. But yeah, I'm just ready for the next chapter. I was asking my other volunteer here, so if you knew what to expect from this place, would you still come? And she was like, yeah, definitely. But I'm on the fence. Like, it's been a lot. Like, I wouldn't, like, knowing what I would have to go through is like going through the same obstacle twice. And there are just a few challenges in life, personally, why I wouldn't want to go through it twice. That's just a lot. So yeah, I'll leave that question up to interpretation. Yeah, we'll see what Fiji says. Like, with this whole traveling gig, it really does change as you go along, and there's so much freedom. There's pros and cons to having this much freedom, but it's so nice sometimes. Like, you're living out a backpack and you're just really going with the flow, and it's super nice. Like, nothing's holding me down to one place, and I'm really just living out my truth and living how I want to, not how I'm supposed to, or being in this like box where I'm sacrificing my time because I feel like, well, for example, you know, back in the UK I was doing a 9 to 5, but you know, I also needed that money to fund this trip that I'm on. So there's a give and take to this whole thing. So, you know, I can't completely knock working, because you need to. But this volunteering gig is so cool. Like, you're working for a few hours and get accommodation and food on the side, which is the 2 biggest expenses while traveling. So that's sorted. And like, because you're volunteering, there's no pressure. Like, you just, you know, there's no contract to be signed. So if things don't work out, you can just go. And like with jobs, you're committed to stay there for a few months, right? With volunteering, just commit like a month of your time and see how it goes. If after a month you don't like it, you just go. And a month's not that much. A month is not a long time. Like, I found this program quite tough, and a month was just bam. Like, I didn't sacrifice too much, and I gained a lot. So yeah, that's really the gist of it. My family have also decided that we're going to Australia for Christmas. So instead of them coming to New Zealand, which is just a bit too far, we're going to go to Australia. And yeah, my mom's just like, make sure you're in New Zealand when we get to Australia, because that's where I'm getting your flight from. So I'm like, okay, man, okay, I can do that for you. And they're also paying for my Fiji flights, which are great. I was like to them, should I get a return ticket? And they were like, no, just go with the flow on this trip. Just go with the flow. And they're so nice, because my parents just want me to be happy. And so I'm super grateful. Sometimes I just wake up in the morning and I'm like, yeah, this is a bit of me. I look so high because the sun's in my eye and I'm squinting. Am I squinting? I'm squinting.